Okay, so Social Security, the Ponzi scam. Okay, back in the 1950s, when people were paying into Social Security, the cost of living was less. You could buy more for your money. Fast forward to the year 2025. Republicans are always hollering about Social Security becoming insolvent, running out of money, making it a Ponzi scam. So when you pay into something, that's what a Ponzi scam is. You pay into something, then you expect when it comes to be your turn that the money is going to be there. But with the way they talk about Social Security, when you pay into something, the money is no longer exists, then it becomes a scam. Yet inflation steals from the American public. Now I have a small example. Minimum wage in 1950 was 75 cents an hour. So in the year, I'm using the CPI inflation calculator. Okay, I'll show you. In the year 2025, you would need $10.14 for that 75 cents. So that means if you paid into Social Security in the 1950s, then you have to spend a lot more money to survive. This is the government is causing this problem. Okay, so I've got right here, well, this is 1950. I'm using this consumer price inflation, CPI inflation calculator, 1950, 75 cents. And then in the year 2025, 75 cents has the same buying power as $10.14. So that little quarter, maybe we should do that little quarter gum that we used to be able to buy. Oh, let me do the nickel candies, because we could buy a lot of candy for a nickel even in the 1970s. Well, not no more. So I put in 5 cents in 1950. So you'd need 68 cents. Maybe I should do 1970 instead. Let's bump it up 20 years. And so this is a good example, because in 1950, they need 68 cents to keep up with inflation. In 1970, folks who were just born into it, which I was a kid in that generation, we were born into it, we knew nothing about inflation. What I do know is I could buy a lot of candy in the 1970s for a nickel, which would be 42 cents now for that nickel. I'd need 42 cents.